BoogeyMan band coming round the bend. Is BoogeyMan band. Is BoogeyMan band.
Greetings and fellow fright fiends. Thanks so much for stopping by the Horror Zone channel. I hope everyone's doing well. This is an intro to a video that I shot back in September 25th to be exact. That was when I was up in Humboldt, again in my favorite town of all time, that being Ferndale, California. Exteriors for Salem's Lot, also films like Outbreak, The Majestic, Death in Canaan. It's my favorite place to go, and I was there with my favorite people, that being Danny Evans, Sam Straub, and Lauren Straub. We had a great week up there. Unfortunately, Danny couldn't be with us the whole time. He didn't end up getting there until midweek, but we still had a couple of days where all of us were together, and we had some amazing times together. And back on the 23rd of August, just a little shy of a month before I was going to go, I did a video talking about, the fact that I was going to be in Humboldt, that I was going to Ferndale, and I also talked about the fact that I wanted to do something a little daring when I was up there. I wanted to go to Loleta, of course, the exteriors for another one of my favorite movies of all time, that being Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. I wanted to go there at night. Now, prior to this, I had been to the town of Loleta 4 times. First time I went was in 2019. I went on my 45th birthday. My wife and I did a road trip up there. And since that time, there has been a lot of changes to that town. Of course, there has been the structural damage to the Loleta Creamery, which served as the exteriors for Silver Shamrock Novelties in this film. The roof collapsed back in 2021 when they had a 6.2 earthquake. That was on December 20th of 2021, and exactly 1 year later, on December 20th of 2022, they had another earthquake, this time a 6.4, and more of the roof collapsed in a different section of the building. So since that time, there has been some demolition to the building. They've removed a lot of the structural damage. I was in touch with the owners of the building last year, that being Nadia and Dave. I had a promo going with their website, which was the Loleta Creamery, and they were selling bricks to fans. They were doing laser printed bricks and just regular bricks, different prices, but I have my own code for it. And I tried to reach out to them before going up there this year, and I just didn't hear from them. So I tried a couple times and then sort of just let it be at that point. But I still wanted to go there. So my last night, I decided to drive there by myself, and it was a pretty surreal experience. And that's pretty much what you're going to see in this video. It's raw. It's, I didn't do a lot of edits to this, except for, times where maybe I hit a bump or something in the camera. I was holding my phone, which you shouldn't do when you're driving. So don't do this at home, kids. But anyway, I was trying as much footage as I could. And, I drove around the town a couple times. Yeah, it was pretty eerie, and at one point I do get out of the car. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. I have a little story to sort of conclude this video that I'll save for the end, of something creepy that happened after I left the town and went back to my Airbnb, so I'll save that for the final part of this video. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys my little night journey to Loleta, or Santa Mira, from this amazing film that I've grown to absolutely adore over the last 12 years. This has become one of my favorite movies of all time, and I don't know what was wrong with me when I was younger, when I used to bash this film. I never gave it a chance, and I'm so glad that so many other people really love this movie as much as I do. So sit back, relax, and take a journey with me to Santa Mira at night. And I hope everyone enjoys this, and here we go. Going to drive into Loleta, location for Halloween 3: Season of the Witch, Santa Mira, where the Silver Shamrock factory is located, or what's left of it is located. I'm going to drive into Loleta at night. So I'm on the road. I'm in Fernbridge. I'm heading to Loleta right now. I've never driven through this town at night. I'm a little creeped out, got to be honest with you. Loleta, no disrespect to anybody that lives there, is kind of creepy during the daytime. Never been there at night. But I'm staring at the Loleta sign right now. I'm gonna head into town. I might just shoot everything from my car. We'll see how it goes, but said I would do it, and I'm true to my word, and here we go, and I hope everyone enjoys this. Rosa Shannon Motel. There's people out front. I don't know if I want to get out of my car and walk around. There's where Rafferty's garage was. This is the area where Dr. Chalice would have ran. There's the back side of the Rosa Shannon Motel. It's super creepy here at night. I'm just telling you guys this 100%. And if we turn left here on Mission, the factory would be up this way. So we're gonna go up here, see what we can see. I don't know what's left of the factory. I don't know if more of it's been torn down, but we're gonna go check it out. Like I said, I'm a little leery getting out of my car here. We'll drive. First we'll go downtown, like right here. There's downtown Loleta right there. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Okay, here we go. This is where the Dublin Inn would have been on my right. This building here that I'm approaching, this would have been Mr. Grimbridge's store. This is what they used for the store, even though it wasn't supposed to be set in Santa Mira. Here's the market. There's the bank. Market is where Dr. Chalice gets his hooch. This is where they drive down Dr. Chalice and Ellie as they enter town. There's the post office. I'm gonna cross the railroad tracks up here and circle back. Got a car pulling behind me, which is kind of creeping me out. So we're on Church Street now. There's the church right there. Okay, car's still following me. car. Kind of freaked out being here at night. This truck is still following me. Wow. I'm gonna circle back around. Hopefully this car goes by me. Okay, and the truck went by me, so a little bit better now. Church. You can see that in the film. They drive down Railroad. I'll try this again without the car being behind me. Since last year. So I'm gonna pull over here by what used to be the cheese factory. It's been closed for a long time. So pull up here a little bit more. I'm not real comfortable getting out of the car. I've had a truck, it looks like the same truck that may have been following me earlier, just parked down a little bit from me. Turned his lights off, then turned his lights back on. So I'm probably not going to get out of the car. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I mean, I wanted to come here at night to see what it's like, but I'm seeing what's going on now. If this guy turns his lights on again, I'm probably going to take off. Let's see, he's not doing anything, but the factory is still here. It looks like it's in really bad shape. You can see the building right there. It is the factory. There's not much left of the factory, but I feel like this guy's watching me. Whoever it is, he's watching me drive around this town, so I'm kind of getting freaked out. So I'm gonna drive. So it looks like this guy's leaving, but it's still kind of creepy. He's slowly driving by me right now. That's his lights right there. Okay, he's going up the road now. I'm doing this super quick. Here's the factory at night. There it is behind me. Yeah, I'm not going to stick around here for too long, but here I am, Loleta at night. Silver Shamrock Factory. Looks like they haven't done any changes to it since last year when I was here. The last time I was here was on October 13th last year. Yeah, there it is. Very spooky here at night. So I'm gonna get back in the car now and I'm gonna drive around a little bit more. Okay, so I'm back in the car. It's a little creepy here. Like I said, I'm not trying to piss off anybody that lives here. There's a building there. They haven't done much to it. There's downtown Loleta over there. I'm gonna go back down to where the Rosa Shanna Motel is, and I think that's gonna be about it. Oh. Drive. There's the motel. There's Rafferty's garage. There's the Rosa Shanna Motel. So yeah, it has been a creepy experience coming here because I really do feel like there was a couple of cars that were following me, and I ain't making it up. So, little creepy. I'm glad I did it, but probably won't do it again. I really got spooked. So I'm heading back to Ferndale right now. Glad I did it. Glad I was brave enough to drive out here, get out of the car, walk around a little bit, and showcase the factory at night. But yeah, I know that there's people that live in this town, so like I said, being respectful to people, not going on people's properties, but wanted to see it at night. Glad I did. Don't need to see it again. Yeah, it was an experience, that's for damn sure. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that video. Like I said, I was going to save a little story for the end of the video. So after I got back to my Airbnb, Sam and Lauren, we were all hanging out. Danny had gone back to his Airbnb. He was tired, and we finished watching Salem's Lot. We had started it the night before, but everybody was kind of tired, and Sam and Lauren went back to their little place on the property where I was staying, because the Ferndale Airbnb has two locations. It has the quarters, which is the exteriors of Barlow and Straker's Antiques, and then they converted the barn into the barn dominium, and that's where Sam and Lauren were staying. But Lauren was a little under the weather, and we finished watching the movie. Sam and Lauren went to their place. This was about 10:30 at night. I turned in that night at about 11:30, quarter to, fell asleep watching Salem's Lot again because I'm just a glutton for that movie, and I absolutely love it. And I was watching it on my phone in bed. And decided to, put some music on and just sort of go to sleep. 2:58 in the morning, I was woken up by something, and I didn't know what I was hearing. I've stayed at this place in this Airbnb. This is the fourth time I've stayed there, and I've never had anything like this happen to me. So the wall to the bedroom shares a wall with the people that own the building, and at first I thought it was maybe, I know they have grandkids and things like that, so I thought maybe it was their grandkids running around, and I thought it was like maybe 7 in the morning. When I was startled awake, I looked at my phone and saw that it was 2:58. So 2:58 in the morning, so I had been asleep for maybe a couple hours, and it sounded like the floorboards were popping in my room. So I froze. And then it sounded like there was a sound that was around me, almost like scratching on the outside of the walls. And then it moved to the roof. So I didn't know what to think. I froze. And I heard the boards popping, like something was in the room with me. and I slowly kind of turned because I was aimed this way and I was turning this way, and I looked and there was nothing there, and it sounded like it trailed off at one point. The scratching stopped, nothing was on the roof, and then it was dead silent. At that point, I slowly started to move. I had the light off, and I remember I turned the light on, got up, walked through the Airbnb, looked out to see if my car was okay. Spooky Gracie, I checked to see if she was out there. She was fine. My door was locked, walked through the entire place, went back to bed, slept with the light on, and was creeped out. And I kept thinking, did someone follow me from Loleta? That was the first thought I had, that someone gotten into the place. Then it was like, was there a presence there that followed me? I don't know. I've never in my life had anything like this happen to me. I believe in the afterlife. I believe in ghosts, but I've never had something that felt like this before. And it stayed with me. It has really stayed with me. You know, this is almost 2 weeks. This is going on a little over 2 weeks since this happened. But yeah, it really creeped me out. And like I said, it sounded like somebody walking with big shoes throughout the house, and specifically in my room. And I'll never forget that sound, and the scratching on the roof and the walls really creeped me out. But yeah, don't think I'll ever drive to Loleta at night again. I've heard stories about there being ghosts in Ferndale, and part of me really does feel like something followed me back. Maybe not something from Ferndale, but there was something that was there. And just the sounds of those boards creaking is something I'll never get out of my head. The popping sound of somebody walking, something walking in there. And you know, the outside, I kept thinking maybe it's a possum, maybe it's something else. There is wildlife there because you are kind of secluded where Ferndale is. You're kind of secluded because it's 5 miles off the road from Fern Bridge. So, you know, I kept thinking it could be. I've seen deer on the property. I kept thinking it could be, you know, some other kind of wildlife that was, you know, walking around or having to get on the roof of the building. But it just, the more I think about it, the more I think it was something else. So that's where I'm going to leave this. But glad I did it. I'm curious what other people think about my experience, my paranormal experience after I got back. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Would love to hear from everyone. And as always, thank you so much for just supporting the Horror Zone channel, supporting me. I had a great time in Ferndale despite this kind of last little scare before I left town that morning. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I shared that with everyone, and also just sharing my experience driving through Loleta from Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone's doing well. I'll talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always.